Sup guys, Marcus here.
Mara Hopewell.
And we are back for The Boys Season 3, Episode 8, the finale. We finally made it. Thank you all for being so patient with this. As you know, I was also doing Attack on Titan and Marvel, but we made it.
Yay, you made it.
So last time, it turns out Soldier Boy is a fraud.
Not a real soldier.
Didn't really serve. No, kind of just took the credit. He, Butcher, and Huey went to go track down Mindstorm, who Soldier Boy brutally murdered, but not before Mindstorm kind of gave Butcher a little
lesson.
Memory lane journey, if you will. We saw Butcher's origins with his father and with Lenny, and how Butcher kind of took off, and Lenny committed suicide because of the abuse of his father, and that's why Butcher feels protective of Huey. And Huey and Butcher, turns out, might be on a ticking clock themselves, as Starlight, who has been ostracized by, the right wing of Vought Media, or just Vought Media. I mean, actually not true. They do love their brave Maeve.
Vought Media now, or is it Homelander Media?
Maybe Homelander Media. Starlight.
Home Media.
Home Media, I like that. Starlight discovered, while getting Compound V for Kimiko, who wants her powers back, she discovered that Tip V causes lesions and will, kill you sooner or later.
It's like 5 to 6
doses, yes.
Doses, yeah.
So, Butcher knows this, but has not told Huey this, so we'll see what happens with them.
And they're on the 3rd dose already.
Yes, they're on the 3rd dose, so the clock is ticking with them. While Starlight was leaving, she and Homelander had a confrontation where she recorded him blabbing about all the murdering he's done, which Homelander swears they were just rehearsing lines. Just rehearsing lines.
You should tell them, that's what he said.
You should tell them. The Deep and the Deep's wife are kind of finally on the outs after he revealed that he's been having an affair with was it a squid or an octopus?
It looked like an octopus.
Yeah, so she's finally taken off.
I don't know her name though.
I forgot her name too.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Point is, he's an adulterer.
She couldn't handle the threesome. She tried though. The little tentacles.
I was remembering the Deep saying, "I need this," in the most serious face. So Deep is finally going to fall, probably in this episode. We got a lot of Black Noir, where his animated Chuck E. Cheese style animal friend showed us how Payback betrayed Soldier Boy. How pretty much Soldier Boy pretty much kept stopping Black Noir's career and was physically and verbally abusive to all of them. We can't take this anymore.
Not at all.
So they set him up and sold him to the Russians. The reason why they were able to sell him to the Russians because they may or may not have taken his sperm and used it to create Homelander. So Homelander's father is Soldier Boy, which is perfect for Homelander because he wants a family. He told the captured Queen Maeve, "Hey, I'm gonna take some of your eggs and make a family with them." But now he knows he has a family the whole time. So maybe he and Soldier Boy will then team up. We will see.
And see if they're gonna go after the grandson, Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan, which we saw Newman had made a deal with Homelander. I predicted it's Ryan's location. He's kind of been gone for a while, so it makes sense to bring him back in. And to wrap up the 7, A-Train did survive after killing Blue Hawk. Ashley said, "Yeah, you know what? You're right, A-Train. Maybe I was a little wrong, a little harsh. Maybe I was a little rough on you. So I took Blue Hawk's heart and put it inside you." So A-Train now has the heart of a racist white man, literally keeping him alive. So.
And he can strunt again.
And he can strunt again. You are absolutely right. She said run again, right? It's like Gruel from Mean Girls. And to wrap up the remaining boys, Kimiko and Frenchie finally had a heart-to-heart saying, "You know what? I know we have a weird Luke and Leia thing, but I think we're more Luke and Leia Return of the Jedi. Let's just keep it as family. Let's not get all weird." And so they're going to be, platonic, familial couple.
Yeah.
So yeah, Kimiko did get her powers back thanks to Annie. And Mother's Milk finally beat up Todd, who's been a full-blown Homelander supporter, but he beat up Todd in front of Janine. has been the recurring theme of this season. The Mother's Milk just keeps looking more and more like a villain in front of Janine. So maybe Monique should break up with Todd finally. Maybe that should happen.
You think?
I hope.
Not like several episodes ago, or maybe last season?
Okay, yeah, maybe so. I mean, hey, it's a gray world out there in the world of the boys, alright? Well, I think that's everyone. Very excited. We have a lot of things up in the air, but the boys tends to nail their season finales really well.
Yeah, and it's as tense as the last few episodes were. I'm really excited to see how they're going to up their game for this one.
Yeah, so, let's get started.
Your fastball coming sooner or later.
Uh-oh. Homelander!
I can hear those clumsy fingers of yours slipping around on that screen. Get rid of it now.
Man, Homelander's so scary.
You know it wasn't your fault, right?
And for killing my true love.
Things break. Sometimes
People
the
break.
things that nobody on this earth knows that better than me.
He's being sincere.
That's why I'm always...
Daddy? Aww. Right?
It's like, I don't know what to do.
You're like, you're not saying anything. Sorry, Snowflake. Oh, crap.
And now it shows how they're all divided.
Yeah.
Are you with
man.
Homelander or are you with Starlight? This is so heartbreaking.
I don't know. This doesn't remind me of anything. Are they gassing her?
Yeah.
One of the same gas that Frenchie discovered worked on Soldier Boy, probably, yeah.
Well, Homelander ain't really his son. And he knows it.
He may be his father, but he ain't his daddy.
Between Noir and Homelander.
Is he gonna kill him? Is he gonna let he would get killed?
I think he'll do anything to complete his goals, but I think Soldier Boy will kill Noir and then kill them.
I think I feel sedated. Ba, 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 ba. Oh boy!
Yeah! You think she's gonna die this episode?
Yeah. Whew.
I don't want her to. She's my favorite.
Her eggs will live on.
You put the world's deadliest nerve agent in a $10 bottle of Starlight's Wish.
Starlight's Wish is a good name for a perfume.
It is.
For the rest of her life, she's gonna have an image of her daddy beating up her stepfather.
Wow.
So perhaps the best man I ever know.
Oh, he's back! With his, aminal friends.
Yeah, they convinced him to try to do something, but I'm really worried for him.
Okay, Soldier Boy will come, we kill. Did Nora know that Soldier Boy's his father?
What?
Oh! Yeah, see, he was gonna let him die. I don't know why you didn't just tell him the truth instead, but okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to say I think he needs legs, but that might be too morbid.
Market for some legs.
Ah! Okay, I feel better.
Good.
We're all making bad jokes. Okay.
Did you kill the Hulk?
Oh.
No, hell yeah, he did.
No, that was... I'm sorry. I'll make it right. Ow! Every time you try, you make it worse. I don't want a murderer in the same house with my kid.
Oh. What was it all for and then? Wow.
Did he tell you?
Nope.
That asshole
Saved my life.
saved your life. It looks like he gave you a concussion.
Stop me from taking more V.
He's a hero!
Every neuron in your brain is screaming, I told you so, so why don't you just say it before your head explodes?
Oh my god, I fucking told you so.
Oh, we got her!
I like her.
I'm looking at her feet too. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, her feet are interesting.
Why was that shot there? I mean,
Feet are cool.
oh, okay. Yeah, she has powers though. That hurts.
My doctor put a chain around my neck and all that fucking changes. Is who holds the other end?
Yeah, it's what you said. Only Kimiko can hold the end. Hold Frenchie's end.
Yeah.
We take down Soldier Boy before he gets to Homeland.
And save Butcher.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
There's still something good. Deep
Deep.
Deep.
Real
Deep.
deep.
Got a poor kid from the streets of South Philly. It's all bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
I went to boarding school. Got kicked out of boarding school.
Oh, he's a trust fund baby.
Because I was a fucker. Said it was a disappointment.
So he'll be a better father than
So I went to his
Homelander.
golf buddies in the ward. They got me into Dr. Bach's compound V trials. And what did the old man say in? He said I took a shortcut.
Never good enough.
I'm Linda and yours. He's the only blood I've got left. We had a deal.
And he's gonna care about this deal now. Why?
What was he like?
Bad.
He's my father.
Uh-oh. They're gonna team up.
I know you're happy, sad, like,
Huh.
that father up there.
Did he know that Bucky killed his parents? Wait, that's the other. The Civil War.
Iron Man's parents.
He knew! Oh, crap, he knew!
Yeah,
Oh!
I thought so.
He killed him!
I thought so. But if it's not with peanut butter,
Shit, Tony.
Because, you know, in the comics, Black Noir kills Homelander. Now, that clearly ain't happening.
they did a reversal.
Oh, they're gonna wish him goodbye?
Mm.
R.I.P.
You didn't think I knew where the blind spots were, motherfucker?
Oh, wow, they got him.
Back up. It's full of fucking tower. Becca won't get in the tower.
You shut your fucking cake off, Richie.
Wow.
No.
What?
No, my cake hole will remain open. You will never command me again.
That's what Kimiko is for.
Did you want me to play back?
Be the canary. What? Babe, what the?
Which is right. Homelander needs
Well, we're double crossing.
whatever it. This is not
Wow.
gonna happen.
Fight!
I don't want to hurt you.
But I will.
Oh, my goodness.
Not now. Not like this.
It's got very, like, Mission Impossible. I didn't see this happen. Maeve, you villain!
She's not a villain. She's just after the whole Homelander kidnapping.
You use the Mars bait, and that way draw Soldier Boy directly to the.
Oh.
Oh, it's so bad for that team to be the family that I never got. And then I got.
Yeah.
I've always tried to help, sir. Maybe when you fucking octopus. Really want to help?
What's he doing?
That's what treason.
This must be that thing for Victoria.
Actually, take off that brick.
Wow.
She has no hair. Yeah.
Whoa.
How could you kill one of your own kind in cold blood?
Getting all their shit just on the table.
True justice. I don't need any of you. Remember that.
Whoa. That was intimidating.
Soldier Boy is his family.
I'm expecting good news at the prayer breakfast.
Is that supposed to be the president?
No, he's running, I believe.
Oh, he's running
He's a
for
candidate.
presidency?
Yeah.
They're gonna kill all the candidates? So she just gets in?
Well, there goes the date, man.
Yeah?
Because from where I'm standing, we're fucked with no grease.
You're just gonna have to use your own
I
cum.
was the only one.
So use your own cum?
Well, he said they had no more grease and they're about to get fucked.
And you're gonna cook up the world's most dangerous neurotoxin with what? Little Moxie and a little Mr. Wizard know-how? While we hold off Homelander and Soldier Boy.
Perfect plan.
Shit's baffling.
They made him so American. You see that?
Yeah. I got a little bit of Jackson Briggs with the gun and everything. Yeah.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Backup plan, you know.
Boys here, that's real.
Ah! That's what I used to say. Dad!
He's dead.
All dressed up, ready to play.
Mm-hmm.
Kill him. Why?
For you,
Because he
Dad.
didn't tell me about you.
For you, Dad? Will you love me now?
I am your son. I am your blood.
Oh, I know what he's gonna do. It's not just me.
It's my, yeah.
Would you like to meet your grandson?
This is my son.
Hi, Grandpa.
Ah, no.
The shame that I've missed so much. Make you better.
What?
Not some weak, sniveling pussy.
Okay, I guess he's still Soldier Boy.
But, you. I know. You're a fucking disappointment.
Whoa. Whoa! Whoa! Ryan, no!
Get back upstairs. Right now.
Oh! Deal's off. Oh, we're teaming up! Are we best friends now?
Hell no.
Best friends.
Wait, Homelander fucked your wife?
Oh, yeah.
And you want to save the brat?
I made a promise.
He's right fucking there. And now you blink? Stand down.
Can you just kill Homelander and not, Ryan?
You're weaker than he is.
Whoa. Fight!
But what's his motive? I don't understand. He just wanted noir. And he doesn't, if Butcher doesn't want the deal, I don't understand.
He has weak blood out there. It's a disappointment. Weak blood. My son sucks.
Hey, asshole!
So you
Boom! There you go. Maeve's done nothing all season. Alright. There we go. Oof. Oh no!
Yeah, they want to do a reverse Captain America.
There you go.
There it is.
All the drugs.
Please leave as quickly as you can.
Where are you going, Ashley? With you, Ashley, to help us? Yeah.
Oh, no, you're not, Ashley.
She's
Oh. Oh, yeah, she's back in it, too.
Yeah.
First fight with
the
powers.
music is,
Get on the floor. Oh, sick.
she loves fighting the music.
There you go, Maeve. Wow. No one makes me bleed my own blood. No one. Oh, no. Ah. Ah. Oh, Annie.
Oh, she's really liking this.
I got the movie junk.
Well, he made it all like a 4-minute song. The shield.
Fuck you, son of a bitch.
Oh.
Oh my god. Well, I guess everyone's too knocked out.
Yeah, Butcher and Maeve are having a hard time right now.
Starlight's down and Mother's Milk is a muggle. Man.
She got a boo-boo. He's going to take it.
Don't take it, Huey.
Don't, but he is. You know how they do these things. Louis.
Or...
He's gonna get creative.
Give Annie more power! I have the power! Oh! She's never done that before.
Yeah, but he could still do his like nuclear, take everyone's powers out.
Or can he? Revenge for Mother's Milk!
You're just another racist piece of shit we can't seem to get rid of. She's from my family.
Oh! Jeez.
Well, you know she's not gonna kill Homelander.
What makes you think that?
I told you he was gonna do his nuclear thing.
Oh! Oh! Oh, that's some John Wick stuff, man. This is it, Maeve. The foreshadowing. I go be a hero. Farewell, Queen Maeve. Is Homelander deaf now?
Dad,
He's gonna be like, what? What'd you say, Ryan?
I want to go.
Please.
You lost Becca and Becca's son, Butcher.
This is just like episode 5, you know, on Star Wars. Like we're just everything.
Oh, you're right. Look, it's finally happening. Wait, is he?
You not supposed to take the other doses.
She was waiting for others to show the world who they really are. And she made the ultimate sacrifice. She fought
Russian radicalized soldier. That's how he spun it.
He's not dead.
How long ago?
Months. 12, 18 on the outside.
Perfect time for one more or two more seasons of The Boys.
Truth is, superheroes aren't always good. No, he was a real hero.
He was a real hero. Oh,
You're my hero, Daddy.
oh, take that, Todd. Hey! Did not die!
Oh, God.
But she's, I assume, a normal
Yeah,
person
no
now.
powers.
Like, thank you for everything. I could jump.
You can fly.
Yeah.
You're like a walking Hallmark card enough.
Alright, well, I'm glad they didn't kill her. I mean,
Go Starlight.
that's good.
Why, maybe see they didn't kill her.
But she's not gonna be on the show anymore,
I
you know.
know, but this is a better send off.
I agree.
The Ashleys.
Oh, they see her get her. Oh, delete it. Good for you. And look, they took care of him. He'll be back in season 5. In Too Deep, My Journey to Freedom. Yeah. You're done.
You sure you want to do this?
Oops, Starlight's done. I'm a boy now. Well, one of the boys.
Never gave me.
I see you one of the boys.
Yeah.
Me too.
Me 3.
Me 4.
Yeah.
And of course, it's unanimous. It's unanimous.
Yeah, no, yeah, sure, you can join the team. I'm dying in a year anyway.
As
Yep.
the next vice president, I will work hard to provide a safe and secure future
You know
on both sides.
it. In the White House.
And the White House. Oh, they took the Soldier Boy statue.
Do you want to meet someone? Someone very special to me?
His
You
son.
gonna pray the sun out there?
Yep.
Oh, he can fly now. Oh, wow.
Finally taught him.
My son. Right.
Oh, that's some points right there, PR-wise. Oh! Oh! They like me. They really like me. He plays that perfectly.
No one hurts my son.
That was a great ending, man. Okay, so that was season 3, which kind of goes right into season 4.
Yeah.
So we already set up what's going to be the plot
Already
of season
set
4.
up. Yeah.
All right, so our last breakdown of character breakdown of the season. So we'll start with the 7. So I guess we'll do a R.I.P. to Black Noir.
I didn't want him to die.
We were just getting to know him. Yeah. And then, but if it wasn't him, it was going to be Soldier Boy.
Yeah, but I mean, I still, like, even if it was Homeland, I don't know. There's something about it. I just wanted just a little bit more something, and it just was sad.
Was it the cute animals? Is that why? Them saying, them pushing him away as he dies?
I know, as they were going away, and that's how you knew he was dead, was when you could no longer see them.
See it in that was cool. Couldn't see it. So, yeah, it's the classic Captain America Civil War, you know. Steve, did you know that Bucky killed my family? Yep. Boom. Except Soldier Boy. Except Homelander, killed him.
Yeah, he's no Iron Man. Well, there was no Captain America there to protect him.
Yeah, there wasn't. Homelander, for some reason, always saw Black Noir as his bestest friend. He was always the main weapon for Vought, so it is sad to see him go. I think, maybe because I just saw, Black Panther, I think they might get a new Black Noir. Put someone else in there. Yeah. I mean, he's completely covered from head to toe. No one knows what he looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think they might just replace him. Because right now, the December down to what, 4?
Yeah.
Wait, just no, 3.
I guess it's no longer going to be the 4 now. It's going to be the the dynamic duo.
Yeah, no, it's just 3 of them now. Yeah, it's just Homelander, A-Train, and the Deep. Okay, let's do A-Train, because he was kind of done in the beginning, and then that was it for
Yeah.
him.
He lost his brother.
His brother was right. You make everything worse. And that's the only murder he knows A-Train has done. He doesn't know about the other murders A-Train's
Yeah, like the
committed.
little, like the legitimate murders where he just flat out killed innocent people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I mean, how A-Train probably feels is, what was it all for? You know, for him it was street justice, but his brother even said, I wanted to see him on the news in handcuffs.
He wanted things, like he knew that if that happened to Blue Hawk, there was a chance for the community in so many other respects. But just a silent death that does nothing.
Yeah, justice and vengeance are not the same thing.
not.
That's in every superhero show out there.
Yeah,
They always
they're
teach
not
you
the
that.
Vengeance League. They're the...
They're not really the Justice League either. They come to 7. Unless you're the Snyder Cut Justice League, where vengeance and justice aren't kind of the same thing. But I digress. The Deep took a fall, but I will say he did kill the VP candidate. They were able to make the Deep scary again, you know, which I did like.
Yeah.
I mean, career-wise, he's
I
done.
don't think he's scary.
I mean, it was
he did a scary thing.
Well, that's what I
It
mean.
was just pathetic.
He was shot scary. I mean, we all knew the Deep was gonna fall. But we got to see him be dangerous for once. You know, he could do silent assassinations, but
Yeah.
no, I do like that. At least with his storyline and his wife's storyline, they just keep making books about each other.
Yeah.
Where's my book against your book? And,
Yeah.
but yeah.
They're making fun of those Hollywood couple fight-offs. I think it was like Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard.
I think so. I think that's where his storyline is going to go next season.
Yeah.
Because they haven't divorced yet. So it's
Yeah.
going to be this big... You're right, it's going to be that big Johnny Depp, Amber Heard. It's going to be on TV.
Yeah.
That's where they're going. Well, very nice. Nice prediction. Ashley, who's been bald, I mean, which isn't shocking. She's been pulling her hair out for 2 seasons.
Yeah.
But did do the right thing at the end. Said, oh, there goes Queen Maeve. Let's just delete
go.
that
Yeah.
evidence. So...
Yeah.
And also, I think if Homelander didn't berate all 3 of them beforehand, maybe she wouldn't have done it. But, you know, he pretty much
Yeah.
said, you're all expendable.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's save some lives here. So,
Yeah.
hope she and the other Ashley become better friends. You know, maybe they'll get some, you know, a connection.
No, she wouldn't even let her in the escape helicopter. That's going to come back to haunt her.
Hopefully, you know, and he had, like, kind of like, I forgot that one movie was called. All About Eve, I think, where they just keep, the celebrities just keep replacing each other. You're my biggest fan, I'm gonna replace you, but it can also happen to you.
Yeah.
So let's do one for Maeve. Maeve! I don't know what the storyline was for Maeve this season. I think we got more of her. Her going away would mean more.
Yeah.
But I will say this: they did fake you out. Oh, Maeve's dead. No. She gets the rare happy
No,
ending.
but we don't know what's going to happen to her eggs.
They never got the eggs.
they never got them.
They would have shown. No, I think once Homelander found out where Ryan
I
was.
thought he had already pretty much had been siphoning them off for a while.
No, he said he was going to.
Okay.
But I think once he found out about his real father and Ryan, I think
Yeah.
I think Homelander stopped that. So Maeve got a happy ending. She got to go as a hero.
Yes, she did.
Got some licks in on Homelander, man. Fight was pretty sick.
That was from years coming for her to stand up for herself.
I mean, she lost an eye, which but she seems perfectly happy with
She
it.
can look really cool now.
Yeah. For me, I don't know, maybe because I was watching House of the Dragon, those eye patch bastards are pretty creepy, man. But no, she's happy, and she gets to go off to the sunset. She's now seen as a hero with the public.
Yeah.
Yeah, but and allowed Annie to finally grow without her.
Starlight is definitely becoming her absolute own.
Yeah, I think once that's done, you don't need Maeve anymore. I mean, if you guys can watch my videos, I've been saying over and over, our videos, sorry. I'm like, we're not using Maeve at all because where Starlight is now, story-wise, you don't need her. Starlight's now in her own. You know, Maeve just need to take care of Homelander, and that was it. That ear stab, that for sure Homelander's gonna be like, what? 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 No.
No, but he has super hearing, so maybe now he has normal.
He has normal hearing. Okay, so let's unpack Homelander, because holy Christ.
That's a big one.
So Homelander made a legitimate connection with his son Ryan, which is some of Butcher's fault for what he said to him earlier in the season. But Homelander, all he's ever wanted was a connection, a family. You know, he didn't get that with Stillwell. He didn't get that with Stormfront. His own father said, "Ha!" But with Ryan, he got a connection, and
He did.
in fact, everything broke apart with Soldier Boy and Butcher was because Ryan was in danger, and they both became, the Papa Wolves. We're teaming up.
To protect the baby, yeah.
And then there's that last scene. It has to be said, Homelander is based off of Trump. There's an infamous quote from Donald Trump that we said, "I can shoot someone on Fifth Avenue and get away with it." And sure enough, that's what Homelander did.
Yeah, well, he definitely did, He'll get away with that because it was considered protecting his son.
Judging from what we're doing with this character, Homelander, you think Newman is gonna make Homelander president? Like, once they get in, kill the president off, put Homelander in?
Well, she's already the VP, which means she'll be president, but that doesn't mean that she won't make him like the Secret Service or something.
Or make him vice president, there's a way to, all that clout, Homelander's a last minute runner.
She wouldn't make him like a politician. She would probably just have him like, because he's muscle, because he's a superhero. He blows things up, That was like a Vought dream anyways, to get them in the military, get them in Secret Service. She's actually going to make that all true.
Yeah, but he's also a celebrity. And I don't know if you've been around the last 6 years, but celebrities can become presidents now. And judging from where we're taking Homelander's
that doesn't mean that he won't eventually be like, I don't even know, the leader of the UN or something.
Well, that's what I mean. You don't think he's going to enter politics. Like, I think that's what we're setting that character up to do.
That's quite possible.
You saw them happy Homelander supporters, led by Todd, going off about it. And he's a family man now, too. So, I think he's going to enter politics. Because he still runs Vought until Stan Edgar comes back and takes it back from him. But, But no, Ryan was an evil little kid now. That puberty started coming now, and that grin of his when they're all cheering. Pretty rough,
They're going to have to fight for Ryan's soul. Butcher versus Homelander for Ryan's soul.
Ryan kind of chose, though. That's what stopped the fighting. Ryan's like, yeah, I'm going with my daddy.
He chose to go with his father, but that doesn't mean his soul is just done.
He seemed pretty happy when his dad killed that guy.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that there isn't a whole season of fighting for how he sees the world.
Well, I will say this as a guy who dismissed Ryan in season 2 and was completely wrong, and then dismissed Stillwell's baby this season. Chances are Ryan's going to be a main cast member in season 4. We're going to see his morality versus Becca's and Butcher's, and that's probably where we're going to go with him. But no, Homelander's still my favorite part of the show. Just every time you think you figured him out, you find new layers to dig into him. Like, his insecurities were all throughout this season.
Yeah.
Like, he was begging Soldier Boy, let's see.
Daddy.
We can be a family, Dad, right? See?
Daddy.
He wasn't trying to manipulate him. Like, same thing with Ryan, he was being honest to God, sincere.
He was genuine, yeah.
Like, he did love Maeve in his own way. He didn't want to fight Maeve, and then Maeve kept pushing him, and then fine. But, like, when he sees the crowd cheer for him, he's legit like, oh, my family. I'm home.
Yeah.
But no, that was just the best. Anthony Starman wins some Oscars, so let's jump into Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy, man, it's fun with him. He didn't grow at all.
No.
All the revelations we thought were going to happen. Yeah, he was. And I think that's why, we talked about this last episode, I think that's why they used him sparingly this season. All those revelations, didn't learn a damn thing.
Yeah.
Like, his dad was just as abusive to him, and he sees Homer and is like, oh, crap, you're like me. Ew!
Yeah.
You said you had some issues with Soldier Boy this episode.
I thought a lot of his stuff, the motivation just wasn't there. And that anytime that you don't utilize like all these opportunities for different layers is like in writing and screenwriting, it's just like it's almost like a sin when you make everything one-dimensional and you just kind of stay there. But like all these choices were thrown at him, and like you could understand why he was going after Noir, but like when he no longer had a purpose for that, there was like it made no sense for him to do anything that Butcher wanted, and for him to go after Homelander, even if he thought it was a disappointment, even if he wanted to be like, dude, I do not want to run off with you. There would have been no motivation to kill him, like other than, oh, you're a reminder of me, and I guess I disappointed my dad, and now you're disappointing me, and so now if I kill that disappointment side of myself, I guess I will not be such a disappointment to me. I don't think he thinks that deep that fast.
Well, I do, because season 2, Homelander sees Doppelganger turn to a version of him on his knees trying to blow him. He's like, you're so pathetic. I'm gonna kill the weak part of myself. So maybe it runs in the family, their existential thought process. How I saw it was he got pissed off that Ryan hit him and was just, the hell with all of you. That's how I saw it. This guy's a very toxic alpha male, makes right type of dude.
He's like Butcher's dad.
Exactly. Homelander was in full-blown love me daddy. Mm-hmm. And I'm pretty sure that happened. What, his name was Ben? Soldier Boy's name? I'm sure he did that to his father back in the day. Dad, I just want to make you proud. Nah, you cheated. Ah, crap. So he sees Homelander with tears in his eyes. Ew, that's how I used to be like. Pathetic. Weak. And then Ryan just got caught up in the chaos. So there's, with protagonists, you can either, there's protagonists who either take the opportunity for change or don't.
Yeah,
and Soldier Boy said,
didn't.
Nope.
I mean, it clearly. But, I mean, there's probably still more to do with him there, but I guess that's why they just wrapped him up.
He'll be in season 4. That's why they didn't kill him off.
Yeah, he's all wrapped up.
He clearly, Jensen Ackles is Cookie's boy. He clearly, they're not going to Stormfront him and kill him in the hospital. He's giving hand jobs. He'll be back.
He's not going to bite off his tongue so he can commit suicide.
No, he'll be back. This whole season was really more an introduction to him, but it's a ballsy move, because you really thought the last couple episodes when he's talking to Crimson Countess, or when he finds about it that he has a son, when he talks to Butcher about his father, we thought, I'm a grow.
Yeah.
Nope. It's classic cynical The Boys.
Soldier Boy is not a grower. He's just a boy who's not a soldier.
Yeah. So I thought you were going to go sexual with this. We said the word grower. Yeah. I'm like, but, Mother's Milk did get some revenge on him at the end. Oh, a nitpick I have, maybe Mother's Milk calls him racist. This guy loves Bill Cosby,
I guess Bill Cosby loved him a little bit more than he realized.
Yeah, and I've heard Jensen Ackles consider him racist. I don't think we ever quite, for me, I could be wrong, you guys let me know. We just saw this.
Yeah.
He's very, he has a certain idea of a man, but,
I think he's just like the personification of what people thought, I guess, back in his era of what a man was, which probably was an everythingism.
Maybe he's just not Stormfront racist, more like Homelander racist, Maybe there. It is there. I just thought, that's not a line I would have used for him, that's all, in writing. Like, I was like, no, you're just an evil monster, and been done with it. But he will have room to grow in season 4. We can put him on ice, we can bring him back in season 5, 4.
Yeah.
He'll be back.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah. His fight was pretty cool too, though. The fight scene got a little chaotic in the best way. Like,
what are your favorite moments in the fight?
I do like Maeve fighting Homelander because Maeve was just not a character.
Yeah.
This season she was a character. Maeve wasn't around, and it was a long time coming first. So
the 3 seasons built up between that moment on the plane where she didn't protect the people and fight him there to that moment.
But I do like Starlight fighting Soldier Boy. They had no connection at all, but Annie, for the last 2, I'd say all seasons, has been kind of cucked physically.
Yeah.
She's never allowed to go all out ever this season. Mm-hmm. She lights her eyes up and the villain says, haha, no, you won't do it. Okay, I won't do it. Here, let me do it. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was happy about that. And they broke his shield.
They did.
And a little nitpick I have.
Okay,
I wish we got to see Maeve with her sword and shield. She kind of went all barehanded. I kind of wanted. We saw her train with the sword and everything. I kind of wish she could have had those.
It's
weapons.
like Minerva. So Athena has like her shield and her sword, but Minerva is like Mars and shields her. And so one is like when she was the goddess of war and wisdom, and then when she loses her shield and sword, she only becomes the goddess of wisdom, which is the California state seals, Minerva. So what happened is Maeve is kind of like the personification of Minerva. She's been, when he kidnapped her and was going to threaten her eggs and everything, it was like Ares taking the shield and sword, and so now she's just like reclaiming everything and fighting him back without. But now she ran off into the sunset into Modesto. It's kind of like her just going off into her wisdom.
Where does the eye missing thing come in?
The eye missing thing that's an Odin thing. Which is also a wisdom. He chose actually wisdom, then he gave up his eye so that he could have wisdom.
But in Avengers Infinity War, Thor gets a new eye the next 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh no!
We can all be Thor.
We can all be Thor. Who knows?
That's what happens. We can all be Thor.
Let's talk about Frenchie.
Okay.
So Frenchie is
a really quick chemist.
He's always had the ability to be a quick chemist, but he did exactly what you said from the very beginning. They try to sell as Dobby is a free elf, but he follows Kimiko.
That's what he's there to do, yeah.
Which is perfectly fine, because Kimiko she is his season 1 Frenchie. He gave her strength, she gave him hers. They kind of have this symbiotic relationship, that's who they are. I'm perfectly okay with it. It's not toxic, it's not, like Homelander and Milk. It's like, they're each other's equal.
Yeah.
They're what the Dynamite twins should have became.
Yes.
Instead of hating each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything you want to add about Frenchie?
No, I think he's right where exactly what you said. That's Frenchie. And I think that's why he doesn't really, I guess everybody's going to kill me now.
Alright, here it comes. I cut it out last time, so go ahead, you can say it this time. How you don't like Frenchie?
I think that there could be more to Frenchie.
Really?
I think that if there was more to Frenchie, I think that would be really fascinating to see more layers. I did kind of like that they showed the honesty that he's not going to just get rid of his addiction simply because he's doing this healing with Kimiko. And I love how she's calling him out on that. Mm-hmm. It's not like bam, all of a sudden it's healing. It's like, we're going to be real. He's still going to have a lot of his problems he's going to struggle with. But I also like how she didn't enable him. She held him accountable to it. And they have that brother-sister relationship with that. So
Mother's Milk. I say it all the time. It's like Mother's Milk is almost the secret protagonist out of everybody.
I think he is the protagonist.
Yeah. It's getting kind of weird with him. It's like every time... Shout out to Liza Alonso. A lot of it is his performance. Because this season I got maybe because of the snare cut, I really did get Cyborg vibes in terms of, I think you're the real main character. What's the actor's name who plays that? Oh, Ray Fisher.
Ray Fisher.
Yeah, we're all looking at Batman and Superman, but there's this other guy here kind of stealing the scenes.
I don't know. It's like these black boxes that are only controlled through cybernetics, and the only superhero that completely controls all cybernetics throughout time. Maybe he should be the one that takes this particular villain down.
Point is he has the family dynamic more so than anyone else. He went through the most dramatically this season. I think he's going to take a back seat drama-wise next season, which is I'm okay with. He did reach out to Janine.
He did.
Oh, and did say that Monique did marry Todd. That was her stepfather, so they did get married.
Oh, because I thought it was a boyfriend. Oh, wow. So now it's official, she married him. Because I thought in the episode she said that was my boyfriend, but that's her husband?
Which makes the whole final scene so disturbing, because Todd's the one cheering it on.
Oh my gosh, she married that guy. I just don't see, I'm still trying to figure out how that happened.
It's easy. Mother's Milk is a huge black man who wears these 90s hip-hop t-shirts all the time.
And he's hot.
You want the exact opposite. You know, Todd's a little scruffy looking. You know.
So you went to like being married to someone who's like super hot and was doing like working with children in the community center and at the juvenile hall to wanting some like I don't know what Todd does. I guess
He's a teacher.
He's a teacher. He grades paper most of the time, but I didn't know he actually worked. But I guess he's supposed maybe he's a at-home teacher and Zoom. He's a Zoom.
He's a Zoom teacher.
Yeah, he's a remote teacher, and yeah, like I have to see like a flashback or something of their like when they first started dating because I really like even if you're gonna do like an opposite.
Yeah, she chose the opposite.
But like, don't you want to be attracted to the person you marry? I mean,
He
do
wasn't.
certain things with the person you marry, like.
Well,
she just close her eyes and pretend like he's someone else. I don't know how that marriage works.
Well, I just binged season 5 of The Crown, and that's what Diana. She's dating this plain-looking guy. He's like, "Why do you like me? I'm just the guy." Like, why were you dating a prince? That was lame. I want a frog. Maybe that's what Monique was doing. Point is,
Moving on, she's with this Todd. And
point is, Mother's Milk connected to Janine. He told her the truth of everything.
yeah,
and
the granddad, and that he's a hero. And you're my hero too, Daddy.
and held his hand. I really like
Yeah,
that scene.
that was a
yeah.
great scene.
Yeah, I think Mother's Milk is going to take a back seat next season, but only because he didn't go through the ringer a lot this season. Let's give him some. We need normal Mother's Milk a bit, so
Yeah.
he kind of got thrown through the ringer a lot. But it was a very good ending for him.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do Huey. Huey realized that my dad wasn't lame. My dad was stable, and
His dad was actually a hero. He fought through the pain to make sure that his son could have a good life. And
yeah,
Yeah.
because the whole point of this season, as you guys know, I keep saying it over, and so is Eric Kripke, toxic masculinity, and Huey thinking that power was like Butcher's way of doing things, or Soldier Boy's way of doing things. But
Yeah.
after spending all this time with them, you saw Soldier Boy do the boom, 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 boom.
yeah.
And say all the foul, gross stuff he was saying, like gargle my ball sack and cum guts. Like,
That was fun.
maybe that's not who I want to end up like.
Yeah.
Him not taking the V was great.
Yeah.
He got to be the guy in the chair, and he did help Starlight, which I did
He
like a lot.
empowered her. But that was through his own power, too, because he was clever. Like, she would never have been able to do that without him, and they wouldn't have had that win. That was teamwork.
Yeah, that was. He was still able to help her. As you guys remember, he used to work at a tech store.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's actually his superpower. He actually didn't need the V. He actually has the superpower. He just hasn't figured out quite how to utilize it. Just like Frenchie has his superpower with the quick chemistry. Like that's the thing is about the boys. They always had these superpowers inside of them. They just didn't realize that the gifts that they had already been given, the things that make them who they already are actually the things that they could get the edge.
yeah, like I said this in our reaction, like during the big fight, Mother's Milk's the only main human there, and he was still brave enough to go there. That giant shotgun he was shooting, like the boys have their grit and determination. That's what helped them. But no, it was nice of Huey to be back to Huey, and some who realized that Huey also had to go back to being Huey was Butcher himself. In his own dark way, he did save Huey.
He did.
You really are like my Lenny. Bam! Oh! So, Butcher's on borrowed time. So we kind of set up an end game for the show. The show will probably end with Butcher's death.
Yeah, but at least it'll be like we won't be like having a bunch of seasons with Butcher gone. It'll just be like the last episode.
I'm guessing this is going to be a 5-season show. I mean, if you Supernatural fans know, back in the day, Eric Kripke only wanted 5 seasons of that show, and then it turned to 15
He
seasons.
doesn't want 20 years of the boys. What?
We already have the animated show Diabolical. Gen V just wrapped filming.
They still have to wrap out Supernatural. I mean, honestly, that last season,
But
that's not the last season. I mean, they could still keep.
well, they're making the Winchester prequel. That's coming out. But The Boys is not a what season 10? Well, Vought still at it again, everybody. I mean, we in Endgame here, so
Yeah, for that it makes sense. Yeah, for the boys.
yeah, and making Butcher die, I think gives the show a window.
timeline.
Yeah, timeline.
Yeah.
So
It's ticking.
and I think it's what Butcher would have wanted. He's more of a go down fighting than, as we saw in
Yeah.
the beginning of the season.
For sure.
Peace does not make Butcher happy.
No, he wants a warrior's death. It was his only goal. Really, was always about take Homelander out.
Yeah,
Once he has that, that's his peace.
yeah. And like you were saying, maybe save Ryan on the way. Yeah, and that will be it for him. But first, we got to take out some Victoria Newman. So that's where we'll lead us into. I think it's where we're going to get our January 6th stuff, and whether the chaos will come from there.
Yeah.
Victoria Newman is kind of my low-key favorite person because of how snake-like she is.
Good. She's good. I really enjoy her. She's been such a great fun addition.
She has. Yeah. Something about that smile, man. I'm like, ugh.
Okay.
Get away from me.
I still want to see like if they could bring in next season like Teddy Stillwell. Like,
Well, they might.
especially because like she visits the little orphanages that she grew up in, and
That's
that'll
possible.
be like really interesting, that dynamic.
Well, Stan Edgar is going to come back, so maybe, he'll bring that into the fold. Because Stillwell's kind of just a little cameo that has to come back. It might not. They might just be done with it. But I would like to see it come
Yeah.
back. Victoria's kid doesn't come back at all in this.
Yeah, they shut her up with the real V, and then the permanent V, I guess PV,
Compound V.
compound V, and that would be CV. But nothing else. So, in season 4, like maybe season 4 will be about the kids.
It's important to sometimes remember with TV now. Some TV is just one long, ongoing story.
Yeah.
Like with Soldier Boy, he was a flat character.
Yeah.
And intentionally so, he's the opposite of Homelander.
Yeah.
I want a family. Soldier Boy, I don't need anybody.
Yeah.
But he'll get his arc later, and I think the same thing will happen with the kid, Victoria Newman. Maybe Newman's kid will have some connection to Ryan in season 4.
Maybe.
As of this recording, they've already shown pictures of, we're getting some new heroes in season 4, so new cast members are coming.
Yeah.
One who I'm very happy to see, Valerie Curry, who
Okay.
played Dot in the live-action Amazon The Tick, which got canceled.
That was so sad.
The Tick died so the boys could live, I understand.
They could both live.
No. They're both kind of doing the same thing. It made sense.
They could do it in different ways.
No, you can sell the boys more than you can sell the Tick. But she's going to be on the boys, so I'm like, yeah.
Exciting.
Jerk of the episode.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I'll let you go, but because most of this was just one long fight.
Yeah.
So, what do you think the jerk of the episode was?
Well, I mean, of course, Soldier Boy, his total rejection of his family, let's just kill them all just for the sake of kill them all. I mean, he's clearly such a bad dude. Black Noir was right. Just bad.
Bad.
And he would have stayed a good friend to him. I just wish he would have just... Homelander, forgive his best friend for withholding that information.
Focus. I know the Black Noir death really messed
I
you
know
up.
that was like the Homelander is supposed to be like considered the jerk because like he killed Noir and everything.
He did. He was pretty mean to his employees.
He was definitely mean to his employees per usual, and then he sent the Deep to go out to do the assassination. I could understand people, thinking that, but I mean, just like, I don't know, Soldier Boy, he would have been fine killing that boy.
I actually agree with you. The
Ah.
reason why I agree with you is what I said before. This guy had every opportunity to change. He said no every single time. I think this is actually the most human Homelander's been this episode. When he was being mean to his employees, when he was fighting Maeve and staring at Butcher and attacking the guy who heckled Ryan, I understood every reason why he did all those things.
Yes.
He was mad at his employees because he wanted a new family. These guys are just sycophants and losers and drug addicts and rapists and bald people. My best friend Black Noir lied to me my entire life. And all I want was my father. Fun fact, Anthony Starr's actually older than Jensen Ackles, but whatever.
Yeah.
And my father is like, ew.
Disappointment.
Your disappointment is like, you didn't learn anything from what your father did to you, huh?
No.
He even said, but how he saw, how Soldier Boy saw it was, it's too late for you.
Yeah.
You're already a disappointment. Die, 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 die. What's gonna make him change? Because he might not. He might just be, no, I like being bad. It makes me happy.
Yeah.
Which is fine. But I'm curious in seeing, I mean, you can only do so many stories with that. Like, huh?
Yeah.
But, you know, The Boys is all about his characters. We might dive into his past and see how we got that way, you know. I would have thought I would have felt this bad for Homelander, and Homelander is my favorite character. I know he's awful.
Yeah.
But I'm like, oh, he just wanted a family.
He did just want a family, but he's not right to raise Ryan.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
That's going to be heartbreaking. I mean, already. I mean, the whole Todd situation.
Todd. Overall thoughts, Mara Hopewell, on season 3 of The Boys?
Overall, it felt a lot different than the other 2 seasons, that's for sure. I think that they were more bold in some ways, and other ways they were less, all at the same time. So this felt like, I don't know, it felt kind of different. But yeah, I mean, I think it feels like, I know this feels like weird, but it feels like a season 2 actually.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I can see that because 1 and 2 are so connected.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah, and so I felt like this is like a, but that makes me really excited about whatever it is that they have planned for season 4, because you know that they're going to be building things up. They're absolutely solidifying the characters. Now, Starlight's coming into her own. Huey's coming into his own. They're accepting who they are. Even Homelander, fully coming into his own. Everybody's being like even like fully everybody's owning themselves this season.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think it's going to be like a really interesting season 4 as everyone is now fully their characters and where that goes.
I think, in ways, I think this is the show's most introspective season. Now, to break it down, season 1 was about the introspection of the 7.
Yeah.
And 2 was the introspection of the boys.
And this one is the introspection of
everybody.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, it's what I like about The Boys. I mean, it's a lot of people sitting around breaking down their characters. And you are absolutely right. They are more into their own. Homelander isn't just evil Superman anymore.
Yeah.
No, they're no longer just archetypes. They're now full flesh and blood characters.
Yeah.
They've come to their own when they start this season all slowly going crazy and losing their minds.
Yeah.
But now they've all calmed down. So it's interesting because this had great action scenes, but that doesn't, I mean, and they're great, but what sticks in my mind are the talking stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think season 2 had a better balance of all that, the fighting and the talking.
Yeah.
This one, like, let's sit around and
really do
talk about our feeling. Let's contemplate our navels for a bit. And that's the Watchmen aspect that I've always liked. Mm-hmm. And I think that's what this show did too. I think you're right. I think, because when I would watch the show, I'm like, this feels very, I mean, it's The Boys. I mean, you get your hero gasms and your fighting dildos, but this feels very, let's slow everything down.
Yeah, they really slowed it down this season.
Yeah, and I really did appreciate that. This ensemble is probably my favorite ensemble on TV. Let's take Stranger Things. Stranger Things is probably my second favorite ensemble group. But there's some characters I'm like, yeah, I don't need you or you. Murray, small moments, okay. Erica, a little small, you know. Some characters, I like to spend time with less than others. The Boys, I hang out with everybody.
Yeah.
Everyone, I'm like, yes. 2 Ashleys, awesome. Even Todd, whatever. Yeah, I like Frenchie more than you do. But like, I really just love this cast so much. And this season, even maybe at the end, got a little more. We got to like just dig into these guys, tear them all down, and then build them right back up. 2 is still my favorite season, but this one's just, like you say, it felt like its own season 2.
Yeah.
I think season 2 had more of the momentum. And I think season 3 does repeat some of the themes that 2 already did, especially with like the Trump stuff. So maybe, you know, maybe that's what you were saying about how it took less risk. Like we kind of did that already. But But no, man, it's just a great show. Jensen Ackles, wonderful
Yes.
addition to the cast. I loved. He did everything I wanted him to do on this show. I want to be as opposite as Dean as possible.
Yeah,
You got it, buddy.
I think that's why they had that last joke on the last episode is when he's like, you got the wheel, because the whole thing about Supernatural was Dean had to drive. He would never let his little brother take that seat. And this one, he's like, I'm falling asleep.
I'm in the back seat. Yeah.
You got
I've been doing that for 15 years.
Yeah.
Eric, can I not drive this time? Yeah, sure. Go,
Yeah.
go sleep in the back. Even though we set up a couple episodes, you're done sleeping. Whatever.
Yeah, like you can't be more opposite at that, at that point.
For season 4, predictions, and also what do you want to happen? I mean,
Yeah. So I mean, I think we're on the same page for predictions, if I'm correct. I'm
Okay.
predicting that we're predicting the same things. And the Victoria Newman is definitely her rise and climb politically. That Homelander might play a part in some of that political rise. I think that it's going to be really interesting. Wow, I think that the predicting the whole thing with the Deep in it and his wife or soon to be ex-wife is going to have like the whole
that's the Johnny Depp, Amber Heard. You're absolutely right.
Like celebrity fight off divorce.
Do you think they'll tackle January 6th in season 4?
Oh, hands down.
Yeah.
I think that was like a predecessor today with the whole when he came down with Ryan.
Yeah.
And we already started seeing this major division between these different sides. I think that's why they were doing like the blue and the gold and the
And the Storm Chasers are still there.
The Storm Chasers are the blacks, so they're there. So like all three of them kind of like these like division groups, and so it'll be interesting to see how they deal with. But that means that no one will be in the White House when it gets overrun.
Yeah. I mean, that is definitely going to happen. I'm sure. That's the only. I said this a couple of episodes ago. Eric Kripke, you can't not do those things. It's so outrageous that you kind of have to put it in your show. Like, do I want to see the boys January 6th style?
Not really.
No, but I am kind of actually.
But it's everything that they've been basically leading up to.
And Soups will be involved in that chaos too.
Yeah.
So visually, that could be viscerally terrifying.
No, it's going to be really heartbreaking.
But fun to do creatively, though. Stan Ecker's coming back. He'll probably team up with the boys, or at least with Grace Mallory.
Yeah.
That's going to happen because he's going to want it back in once, I think, Victoria's VP. All right, once he brings Homelander in.
Yeah.
All right, I better take back my kingdom.
Yeah.
Butcher will keep the death thing a secret to the very end. He won't die in season 4. I think season 5 will be the final season. I expect Mother's Milk will take a step back. And A-Train, I'm very curious to, because he has nothing right now.
Yeah.
Like, he's lost.
He can run again, he can get his career back, but everything that kept him grounded is gone.
Yeah,
But maybe that's what he needed, because maybe the fact is he was on top of everything, and he was a crappy human being. Now he's lost everything. Will he rebuild himself as a human being?
Yeah, so, things I want to happen, I do want the Deep to have a fight scene. We got a couple of seconds with him and A-Train fighting. But you're right. The Deep will mostly be going through the divorce the entire season.
Yeah.
It'll be the levy, kind of like his season 2 arc. Well, let's watch Deep drink Fresca while we're dealing with racism.
Yeah.
Perfectly fine. That's who that character is.
Yeah.
I would like to see different aspects of Frenchie. Is his father still alive? I mean, we don't know.
Yeah.
Little Nina's coming back, so let's just kill her and be done with it. And I would like, just me personally, the boys. The show makes a lot of extra stuff. I would like a 10 to 15 minute version of Dawn of the Seven, the poor cut. Just of my own personal thing. I would like to see that. They do all this, they do the Vought Plus News Network and make all the A-Train music videos. You can make,
They could do this for sure.
yeah, just shoot on the weekend or something. That'll be fun. But no, what'd you guys think of The Boys, season 3? Thank you for being so patient with us. As you know, I was juggling multiple shows. The Boys kind of took a back seat.
A lot of shows.
Yeah, but no, it's not because I hated the show. Just Attack on Titan was the show we were doing that.
It's a big one. That was a beast.
Yeah, but no, this is still one of my favorite shows out there. So let us know in the comments what you want to happen for season 4. And yeah, and let us know your favorite episode. Yeah, I think Carol Gasm is still mine.
Yeah,
Yeah, this season. Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, you have one? I mean,
No, I actually don't have a favorite season this episode.
episode this season. Strike that, reverse it.
Strike that. Reverse.
Oh, that's okay. Well, you can let us know in the comments. So, till next time, stay frosty.
Keep it awesome.